What's going on, guys? Josh here. I got Afghan, finally. Been kind of looking for this map for a little while. I've been kind of just playing a little bit in and out today, and it's been fun. I do have a very small death streak in this game that absolutely it gets to me, but I think I go on like a 5 or 6 death streak. But nonetheless, we come out with a win. I was also playing with a bunch of snipers, a bunch of really good snipers as well. And one thing that I'm starting to learn even after all these years of playing this game is that I drag scope a lot. And when I watch these other guys snipe like face scope and all of them, they all talk about, even Sprat, they all talk about centering. And I definitely don't have good centering at all. I've just been a drag scoper my whole life, and I just took it and ran with it. I never really took the time to actually, center and see. Like here, I'm drag scope, 2 drag scopes in a row. It's just like what I do, and centering is a lot harder to do. So that's typically why I guess I don't do it. But it's that's a different type of skill. You get your shot off a lot faster. Actually, a couple games before this, I was playing a guy that centered really well, and he was absolutely smoking me. And it was interesting to see. And I guess I got a lot more adjustment to do, even 15 years after this game came out. But regardless, we got an okay gameplay here on Afghan, and yeah, like I said, this was a great map. I mean, I think besides Terminal, Favela, Highrise, I think this is probably some snipers' favorite maps, amongst some snipers' favorite maps. I mean, you get a lot of high ground, you get the tail of the wing, you get up here where I'm about to go, you get the barrels at the end of the wing. Yeah, there's just a lot of high ground and a lot of low ground. There's nothing really in between. I guess outside the cave, that's kind of in between the two, but this has always been one of my favorite maps as well. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just what I realized too, the brighter maps actually make for better maps. Like when I'm playing like Wasteland and Underpass, I'm like, they're cool maps. Even Estate, I think Estate is my least favorite map. But we're gonna have to get around to that at some point. But I think this is probably I gotta get rid of Painkiller. I hate seeing that on my screen, knowing that I'm not doing well at all. But yeah, this is my death streak over here, and I was just annoyed. But I mean, I guess it happens to the best of us, right? So whatever. But yeah, I think we finished this game like 30-13 or something like that. It wasn't bad, and I'm using FMJ. I mean, everybody grew up using FMJ on their sniper, but I got my comeback kill there. I kind of want to do extended mags now. I mean, just so I have to reload less, but that realization coming 15 years after this game came out doesn't really help me, I guess. But yeah, this is just it was fun to play this map again. I mean, I am dreading maps like Invasion and all those pretty normal maps, but I mean, I gotta get them out of the way, right? So see, drag scope, I just gotta get used to try to center. It's tough though, especially look how big the crosshairs are, and then there's no center crosshair to like assist. Center dot, sorry, I guess this game wasn't there when that was the thing, but I know they're in the newer CODs and whatnot. But that's a pop shot there. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty typical sniper gameplay, and one thing I do wish too is that the DLC maps were still a thing. And I had I think the Stimulus package that had Crash and a couple of other COD 4 maps on it, that I couldn't find a lobby, because apparently those are just completely like gone off the map, no pun intended. But if you have any of those packages downloaded, any of those Stimulus package or I can't remember what the other one was, but yeah, you just cannot find lobbies. I guess they're just not populating those maps anymore. They're just not populating at all. Crash, Storm, you know, Fuel. I really like those maps actually, but yeah, you just can't play them anymore. It's just not gonna. The game's just not populating them. I got into a lobby finally when I first started playing this game, and I had my mic on and I was telling everybody like, yeah, like it was tough for me to actually find a game. Like I couldn't find any games. And they asked me, they're like, oh, do you have any of the packages downloaded, any of the add-on maps? And I was like, yeah, I do. And they're like, oh, that's the reason why. So I hope there's a fix for that in the future, because I would like to play those other maps eventually when I get done with these maps. But you can see here, my hair here is helping me out quite a bit. But yeah, it's about to end it right over here with this little 2 drag scopes, of course. But yeah, this gets Afghan out of the way. Like I said, I love this map. I enjoy playing this game, and yeah, stick around and I'll be trying to get it on every other map as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.